It's another special day. So far we've covered creative Mavericks, cool Mavericks, iconic Mavericks, and Mavericks I may secretly want to be when I grow up. Now it's down to number 1, Magnus Centipede for Mega Man X2. Remember back in Dark Mantis' episode how I mentioned loving the designs of insect Reploids? Well, I left Centipede off of that reference list to throw you all off the trail. I was being sneaky, like a ninja. And this is going to be a bit of a cheat episode because I'm going to talk about his stage here too. Let's get that out of the way right now. Truth be told, while I stand by my decision to use Desert Base as my X2 pick for the stage list, it was difficult for me to not choose Central Computer instead. And back when the soundtrack list was going to be individual songs, this stage theme was almost there too. But Centipede was always going to be my number 1, and I didn't want to bombard the whole calendar with nothing but one level's worth of content, so I tried to spread it all out more. The Central Computer stage is one of the most important Maverick stages I can think of. Storm Eagles manages to end on a story-significant arena, but this stage is on an entirely different level. Central Computer is the only stage in the entire series that acts as an actual known story location. Other stages have elements of this, but this time we get not only several cutscenes showing its use, but it ends up being the location of the final confrontation with Sigma. There hasn't been a single instance I can think of where one Maverick stage has been used so prominently in a game. Not only that, but its first appearance has one of the best songs in the game, and its Fortress reappearance replaces it with the unbelievable intro stage music. It's such a good level that it gets not one, but 2 of the best individual tracks in X2. The overarching feel of this stage as the X-Hunter's base is driven home by its high security system, screens detailing X's design, and the use of Radar Killer, a mini-boss capable of analyzing X and adapting in strength to more effectively beat him. This theme of analysis and besting X is finalized with our real star for the day though, Magnus Centipede himself. His design is striking and unique. He has the feel of a quick, dark ninja with his poses, colors, and movements. This motif is highlighted by his ability to teleport around the room and his acrobatics, allowing him to perform swift jumps, mid-air turns, and to stand on the ceiling. He'll attack with sets of 3 throwing stars, which move quickly and can be quite difficult to dodge unless you're prepared for them. He can also detach the segments of his tail and send them to orbit X, ultimately performing a Pincer attack which not only suppresses X's ability to move, but block his shots and put him on high guard. So far these are all some pretty unique attacks from this point in the series, but his major ability stands out to me head and shoulders above anything else all the other Mavericks in the series can do. Regularly throughout the whole fight, Centipede will draw X in with a strong magnetic force and attempt to grab him with the end of his tail. If he succeeds, he will begin to drain X of his abilities. Not his health, not his ammo, his actual base abilities. I've never been able to find a canon name for this attack, so I've always called it the Magna Drain, and it's one of the most devastating things a Maverick has ever been able to do. Centipede will always remove skills in the same order. First, X's ability to charge his Buster. Next, his ability to rapid-fire basic shots. Third, the ability to dash. And finally, his ability to jump more than just a few inches off the ground. This can quickly snowball out of control if you panic or don't know what to do, making Centipede one of the biggest individual threats of any standard Maverick ever. X will grow weaker and weaker over the course of the fight, while Centipede can still leap and teleport around effortlessly. Other Mavericks may have their advantages, be it the ability to call allies, steal health in low visibility, possession of superior movement, or screen-dominating raw power, but nothing else has the capacity to make the player feel as entirely helpless as having all of their standard abilities slowly stripped away. Centipede has all of the best elements of a good Maverick. His design is top-notch. His stage combines amazing design, phenomenal music, and story significance. He has some of the most unique and threatening mini-bosses at his command, and some of the absolute best single abilities of any stage boss before or after him. He's even weak to the coolest weapon in the game, meaning you get to face off against an excellent opponent with your own outstanding ability, even if it does make the fight less interesting overall. When I think of X2, I think of Magnus Centipede every time, and it's because of this that I can confidently give him my number 1 spot on the list.